Way! Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Hello, everybody. Hello! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. I'm going to be your trusted internet. You see that? It almost looks like I'm kind of going bald, doesn't it? But man, I still got a lot of hair, but it's real thin. The motherfucker is thinning out. I never thought I'd have the day where like my hair start thinning out, but man, you catch me on camera the wrong way. Oh boy, man, look just like Mr. Clean. We're sitting here in, where the hell are we sitting at actually? Let me put on display capture real quick. Where are we sitting? Where in the world is Greg today? That's not where we are. Here's where we're at. Emirates 247, full service from Rio de Janeiro to Aziza, Argentina. Feel bad for Argentina. Much love, guys. Let me pretend to pour some out for y'all as y'all lost the World Cup. That's okay, though. You guys made it to the first loser spot. First loser spot. There you go. So, yeah, I was thinking about a couple of different flights with the 777 today, but this one kind of caught my eye. Anytime I can fly something like this in a whole different part of the world is really cool. It's not just flying from Argentina back to Dubai. This is like on the coast. This is a really cool flight. The other flight I was looking at was a KLM flight from Singapore to Bali. I think it was Bali. W Whiskey Alpha Delta Delta. I think that's Bali. But I set it up on this one. So yeah, we're going to recreate this flight. Terminal 2. Here's the tail number. If you want to really nerd out. And yeah, man, that's about it. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, become a member, super chat, super thanks, do all that good shit. Let's get inside the cabin here. And I just want to, it's been a long time since we've been in this airplane. I just want to make sure that we have everything set up properly. So let's get everything pulled up here real quick and just make sure we're okay. Okay, I want to move this whole thing. There we go. All right, so I'm setting this up so I can use voice commands for the crew, mainly the co-pilot. So we're going to leave all this off. All right, let's go to General Sim. Okay, that all looks okay. We are using the GE 90115 Beta, not Beta Lima, just regular Beta. It's the upgraded version of the, it's the one that comes with the upgraded version of this airplane. All right, airplane configuration, cabin configuration, first class, that looks fine. All right, we will leave all of that there like that. Okay, avionics. Okay, that all looks good. All right, that looks good. Let's see here. Classic, no, that's okay. Show units in metric, nope. All right, ground operations, we don't need to worry about that just yet. We're going to try to call them from our phone system in here. All right, that all looks okay. Graphics and effects. That looks fine. Interaction and joystick, I don't really need to worry about that too much. We've already done that. That's what we did there. Subtitles we got on. Checklist options, okay. Equipment. Cabin equipped with gaseous oxygen system. We got our engines. New engines, digital cockpit, modern compass. No continuous ignition. Okay, let's, oh, look, they have a code. Oh, look, you can set your own code. 14, that's pretty cool. All right, so that's all done. Let's go back to the main page. Let's go to airplane real quick. All right, so that's okay. Ground service. We should have the GPU already connected. Let's close this screen out here. It sure is. All right, I tell you what. Let's play the intro. And then we will work on getting this airplane situated and get out of here. I'm not sure if we're using Say Intentions or not tonight. We might. Say Intentions, actually, we're going to be trying this tomorrow night with Say Intentions, hopefully. They have a brand new integration This is the integration symbol, by the way. They have a brand new integration with GSX. And now with Say Intentions, I haven't tried it yet, but being in their partner program, I get access to this. So we can actually supposedly use GSX by voice commanding it now through Say Intentions. So we're going to be looking at that tomorrow night. If that happens and it works, that's a game changer right there. It's already a game changer where you can pull up the charts now in Navigraph just by asking the Copilot to pull it up or reading you out the decision height. Like, that shit is pretty damn cool. Anyways, hang on one second. Let's get this intro played here. All right. Now, I do have a bunch of these Reaper filters that I've been using lately for sound. I do have them set for this airplane. I'm going to try to go without them at first. We'll see how it goes. It might not go too well. Oh, you know what I didn't do yet? Shit. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to... Well, actually, I'll just leave it on display capture so you guys can see how to do this. I forgot to set up the Avi tab. I forgot to get that set up. Give me a second here. Let me just get my seat dialed in here a little bit. Oh boy. All right, so let's see here. So let's go to Documents. I think I downloaded it. Oh no, I did not download it, did I? All right, let's download this. Okay, let's go to View Flight Plan, View PDF, save this. You know, I'll save the documents like I normally do. That's now done. All right, so let's copy this. Go to X-Plane, go to Resources, go to Plugins, go to Avi tab, go to Charts. Let's delete our flight plan from yesterday. Let's add in our flight plan for today. A6 ECI, very good. All right, that's all done. So now we'll bring up the Avi tab. Should be in there now. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so we have SBGL. Get the airport out here. I also want the coordinates, just so we can check. Let's see here. It should be under airport here, actually. Yeah, parking. No, not this one. Parking spot core. It should be on this first page here. Yeah, 50 should be this one here, because we're at D53. All right, so we got that, and for our departure, is going to be, let's see here. Oh wow, Say Intention, Say Date, that's really different than it used to. Jesus, that's a really busy screen now. Good lord. Oh, no shit, it's got CP DLC now on here. No shit, that's cool, man. Oh, you can send it from the iPad now. Holy shit. That's dope, dude. Comms, frequencies, scratchpad, airports, dispatch, airport ops. Request lighted taxi path. Request pushback, connect jetway, disconnect jet. Wow. Oh, that, you know what? That might be for GSX. Does it have our flight plan pulled in here? Sure it does. Wow, that is really cool. Stay attention, y'all got some. Just give me some good shit coming out, dude. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. So we have Tibia 1. That's 10-3G. All right, so this is supposedly our departure today. All right, let's close this out. Let's get the battery turned on. External power. Let me see where our yeah, let me plug in some of these filters and just see how it does. Boy, can't hear shit with this EQ now. Because it's got this high pass here. Bandwidth, that's why. I thought that bandwidth was wrong when they were telling me earlier. They were telling me, move your octave all the way up to 24. And I'm like, really? 24? That's going to, like, cancel everything out. And sure enough. All right. Let's get the banner on. Our Bruce banner. Wonder if I can... let me see. First officer.
Yes, sir.
Turn on the navigation lights. Turn on the navigation lights, please. First officer, nav lights on. Oh, that was supposed to work. Let me just look at the command real quick for it. I'm only going to give this a couple of chances of it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. All right, X-plane. Systems, interactive, manual, remote, performance, cockpit. There we go, voice commands. Search in here? I sure can. All right, let me try nav. All right, let's try this now. First officer.
Yes, sir.
Navigation position light switch on.
Navigation position light switch on.
So we just need to know what to say. All right, let's try something out here. So let's turn on our radio systems. And I could have sworn that there was a way to... Let's see here, menu. Okay, external services. Well... Let's try this now. Documents, pilot, shortcuts. No, that's not what I want. Airplane. Ground service. No, not ground service. Where can I read out? Okay, here we go.
I would like to read the briefing now. Are you ready?
No, V1 is missing.
Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's try ground crew here.
Please ask for ground personnel to approach.
Will contact handling.
Or we can contact handling through here. We got to be on the right one here. So PA is purser, and then there we go. There's ground crew.
This is the captain. How do you hear?
Good to hear you, sir. The ground personnel is at your service.
Nice. All right, let's get the airplane loaded up. All right, so let's go to menu. Okay, let's see here. Airplane. All right, maybe I need to pull our flight plan into the McDo here. Into the McDo! Maybe I need to pull it in here first. Let's see here. All right, position initialization. Let's see where they have us at. So 22491. Yep, that's where I said. 22491 west. Excellent. So they got the correct. We can get rid of that now. So let's go ahead and get our position updated here. We have SBGL. Gate D53. All right, let's just try 53. If it doesn't work, I don't really care. That's fine. All right, let's go to our flight plan. You know, I never looked at a secondary route either. In case we need to dip out because of a blown engine or something. Not sure if I needed to put the origin and the destination in yet, but alright, so if we do have a blown engine, we'll complete our takeoff and then go to Santa Cruz. No, Santa Cruz, that's a little too close. Yeah, maybe we can, I guess we can go. No, Santa Cruz is too close. I'll pick out another place. Alright, let me plug in SBGL. And then we have SAEZ. And that should work for the flight plan. Pretty sure. Unless I need to plug the flight number in too. Let's try that. UAE 247. Alright, while that's doing its thing, let's get tablet open here and okay, terminal charts. All right, so FMS is still not set up yet. All right, fine. Airport map performance. Okay, so we don't have any of that yet. Ah, here we go. Get data from Simbri. Flight plan overview. Oh, that is cool. Wow, that is cool, man. Look at all that. That is dope as hell. All right, so that should be okay now. Now we can go simplify loading, fill from Simbri. All right, let's see here. Pilot utilities, airplane, performance. Okay, equipment, situations. Water, maintenance, presets.
We are in need of some equipment.
Make your choice.
Fuel truck on the right side.
Of course, sir.
We require some equipment.
Make your choice.
Fuel truck on the left side.
Will do.
Where the hell's our airplane at? Where's Emirates? Oh, here it is. All right, let's see here. Load. All right, that should be correct. Let me, all right, sync fuel.
We
get
would
a
like to request a fuel sample test.
Will do. You should have the answer within 2 or 3 hours. We'll let you know.
Thank you.
Is that correct amount of fuel here? So we should have about 33,000 pounds.
We are ready here for the fueling.
We are fueling you, sir.
Go ahead and load the aircraft.
All right.
Go ahead and load the aircraft.
All right.
Hold on.
Let's get the first officer to turn the APU on. First officer,
Yes, sir.
APU selector start.
APU selector. Start. Sir, you need to establish communications with the crew by saying hello first.
Hello, this is the captain.
Good day. Ready over here.
There we go.
Please start loading the passengers.
Of course, we'll start immediately.
We are ready for the catering to be brought on board.
Yes.
Yes. All right, let me go ahead and, you know, let me make sure that the APU actually is on. All right, APU looks like it's good. APU generator on. Having utilities. Fleet air on. Turn packs on. All right, let's get the flight plan activate. Oh, I don't know why I'm so used to Microsoft. All I gotta do is just click on this. All right, activate. All right, let's see here. So departure. We have Tibia 1. Runway 10. BITAK.
Fill all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal
This is from the
electronic
simulator,
devices,
by the way.
including laptops and cell phones.
All right, route
Smoking
copy.
is
Let's go to
prohibited
route
for the
2.
duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Flight Factor.
And we are going to do SBGL for number 2. And then after TVRO, let's see here for the landing, we're just going to do ILS We'll do BITAK. Okay, so that's now activated for number 2. So let's grab BITAK here and go all the way back after TVRO. Alright, so that's going to be just in case we blow out one of our engines. Let's go to Route 1 now. We're going to activate that now. So now we have both activated. And let's go to arrival for here. We have Copy 7 Alpha. ILS Z11. Alright, let's go to legs, make sure we don't have any discontinuities or... Let's get rid of that. Alright, let's bring in our wind data. Alright, now can I do CL? I don't think I can. Oh no, that's right, it's from up here. The CPL, the CPDLC. Okay, review. Okay, ATIS request. Can I type it in here? Ah, very good. SBGL. Alright, new message. Nice. We have information Oscar. Departing runway 10. Very good. So information Oscar. So let's get our departure clearance. We have UAE 247. Son of a bitch. Alright, facility. Okay, SBGL. Then SAEZ. 853. We have Oscar. Alright, let's see if this works. Yo, what's up, Honeyflower? Plugins on here, just better pushback, really. And the Avitab. I have Skunkcraft, better pushback, Avitab, Say Intentions. Oh, this is a new thing for Say Intentions, actually. I didn't remember this before. But yeah, I don't think I have really any kind of crazy, crazy mods on here. All right, so let's see if we get any info back on there. Let's accept. Descent forecast uplink ready. Insufficient fuel, my ass. And we have a new message. This should be our departure clearance. Yep, clear to Argentina. All right, we can get ready to hopefully push back here in a moment. I just want to get this fuel situation taken care of. So I I'll tell you what, let's see if is everything loaded? No, they're still loading everything. Yeah, no problem, honey flower. I've never really been really big into a lot of the plugins on here. Like the Better Pushback's really good, and this Skunkcraft updater is really good. It'll let you know if there's any updates to your some of the aircraft, the FlyJ sims, Just Flight, stuff off of Just Flight's website, and then also Better Pushback you can plug in here too. All right, I wonder if I can do our performance now. Let me get terminal charts up. Let's get this from, all right, complete. All right, so we have, okay, so let's edit this. Okay, we have our airport. And we need to plug in our departure. We don't need this or that. All right, so we can complete that. Now we have our, I don't need that other one either. Where's that last one that I saw? I don't really need. Oh yeah, takeoff minimums. We don't really need that. All right, so that's done now. Airport map. We don't need that right now. Performance. All right, copy data. Conditions are dry. Yeah, we're not done being loaded up yet. We gotta wait until we're done being loaded. Let's see here, weight and balance. All right, it's almost done. I guess we could probably remove the ground power. Oh, I never, did I accept the, I never did accept this. All right, squawk 1522. Yeah, as soon as we're loaded, it should be pretty quick to get pushback and all that after that. All right, ground crew.
Listening.
Okay. All right, are we done being loaded yet? All right, this one is done.
You may load the cargo holds.
Oh shit.
Will do.
All right, well that'll be done in a second. All right, come on, airplane. Here's our catering truck. Shit, I don't even know if I really want to use Say Intentions now that we got our own people on board doing all this. We'll give it a try for a little while with Say Intentions, see how it goes. We got all our peoples down here on the bottom now. All of our cabin crew and first officer and all that.
Yes, sir?
You were calling me. All right, are we done being loaded yet? Almost. As soon as that's done, we can get our V speeds and then get out of here. Currently, the pressure here is 2994. All right, we're almost done being loaded. Expect runway 10. All right, very good. So that's all good. Let's bring up the checklist because we have to complete that. Otherwise, it's
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Oxygen. Tested 100%.
Tested 100%.
Flight instruments.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Before start.
Flight deck door. Locked.
All right, let's lock the door.
Sir, note the load sheet.
All right, that's all done now. Now let's go, let me close this out and let's go back to the, over here. All right, menu, performance. Okay, do that, weight and balance. Okay, weight summary. Okay, zero. Let me see here. What weight is it asking for? I'm gonna have to write some of this down, maybe. All right. Currently, the wind is 120 by 4. Temperature is 16 degrees. And this is 2994. Anti-ice off, flaps. All right, we'll do that and take off. All right, calculate. Okay, that looks fine. All right, calculate. Okay. So there's that. Let's get this bad boy pulled up here. All right, so fuel, 32. Oh, sirs, that can't be right. Yes, it is. All right, we're cruising to 36. We're actually going to 38,000. Let's put that in there. Oh, you know, I can request this now. Let me request this now that it's all done. Yo, what's up, Phoenix? How you doing, my friend? All right, that's all done. Let's go to thrust limiter page. So we have no D rate. We have, let's see here, trim 3.75. Do we have a... No, we don't. We don't have a temperature. Huh. All right, that's fine. Oh, no, there we go, 64. Okay, I thought we had a temperature. All right, 64. And N1 should be about 96, so... I'll tell you what, let's derate the engine one step here and just see what it says. All right, let's put in 60. There we go. And let's... All right, close enough. Let's go take off. All right, the runway wind right now is still 120 by 4. We have 120 by 4. We're almost ready for pushback. Do we have a slope with this runway here? It's 0.1. Let's do up 0.1. Don't know if that really makes a big difference or not, but... You son of a bitch. All right, maybe it's just 0.1. You son of a bitch! We probably have to put dry in there, too. Let's try dry. And if it doesn't work, then I'm not worried about it. We will just act like there's no slope. You're like, what slope? What are you talking about? Perfectly flat. There we go. All right. Now let's go back. So we have flaps 5. 135, 38. And 143. Seems like a low number for V2, but... All right, center of gravity. That should pull in automatically. Maybe not. All right, so we have 31. Let me make sure our takeoff weight is correct. Yeah, 498, 144. Let me just make sure the center of gravity is actually 31. 30.7. All right, let's try that. 30.7, let's plug that in. So it's basically the same thing. All right, that's fine. All right, so that all looks good. So we are pretty much all set for takeoff. Let's make sure all the ground equipment is closed out. Let's see here. We have... oh, where is... Captain commands here. Let's try this now.
I think we are ready for the briefing. Do you agree?
I am not, as we don't have V1 set.
You fuck. I set V1, co-pilot. I can never find the right button to push again. I set V1 speeds. There we go. That's interesting that it's not, let's see here, takeoff. There we go. All right, now let's try this again.
I would like to read the briefing now. Are you ready?
Yes.
The pre-flight procedures have been completed and instruments are set. FMS and MCP have been programmed.
I am ready. Please follow me and confirm. We are departing.
Rio de Janeiro, Goleão International.
We will use a standard instrument procedure and follow our SOPs. We will use flaps 5 for departure.
I do affirm, and so it is set in the FMS.
Please check and confirm that the departure runway for me, sir.
10?
The cruise altitude for today will be?
Flight level 360.
Let us now confirm the speeds.
V1135, today RVR will be 138, and V2143. The departure is set in the FMC.
Please follow the MCP with me.
The MCP is set for departure. Our initial heading will be 360.
And our destination is?
Ministro Pistarini, Acesa.
Any risk factors you would like to address, Captain?
I'm delayed by an hour.
No
What are you
additional
talking about?
points to make.
What you talking about,
Thank
Phoenix?
you. Continue, please.
In case of any emergency before 80 knots, we will abort the takeoff. Above 80 knots, we will only abort for a serious issue, engine fire or loss of directional control. In case of such issue below V1, we will abort the takeoff, apply maximum braking and stay on the runway. In case of an issue above V1, we will continue with single engine departure procedure. I will handle the controls and you will help me with the procedures. Any questions?
I think we need to set up the speed on the MCP correctly.
Much appreciated. Set.
Doors and windows.
Check.
MCP.
Set.
Takeoff speeds.
Set.
CDU pre-flight. Completed.
Completed.
Trim.
Set.
Taxi and takeoff briefing. Completed.
Completed.
Beacon. On.
All right, now we got all the engines on one page there. Now let me just bring up say intentions real quick and see if we can get the clearance for pushback and engine start. Let's go ahead and contact the ground crew.
Listening?
Clearance to start, please.
On it, sir.
Much appreciated.
Of you go. Best of luck on your trip.
Okay, so that's looking good there. Let me contact. Let me see what clearance is. $121.65. What the hell's the name of the airport we're at here? Galeo Carlos, United Emirates 247, requesting push and engine start.
Emirates 247, push and start approved. Face southwest.
First officer,
Sir.
beacon light switch on.
Beacon light switch. On.
Okay. Now, if we're going to be facing southwest, I think that's what they said, southwest. Let me see here. Yeah, face southwest. So that's going to be that way. Oh, it's not a mod, Jake. Yeah, the Flight Factor 777, it's got this built-in thing where you can actually give the first officer, it's got like 1,100 different commands you can give it. Besides him telling you, he'll tell you a joke as well. But no, he can do pretty much whatever you want him to. which is pretty dope, I think. All right, push back. All right, let me see here. This is probably not going to work the way I want it to. All right, fuck it. That's all right. Don't worry about it, guys. We will do, we'll just do better pushback.
This is the captain. Good day.
Grounded to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Please call me through the menu when you're ready.
I'm ready, bitch. That's why I called you.
Grounded to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Please call me through the menu when you're ready. Grounded to cockpit, tow is driving up.
All right, let's get the airport chart out. I might make it a little brighter once we get up in the air. Even though this is kind of around the same time it took off. God, there's so much stuff in here. And we're going to runway 10 up here.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Hey, why are we all still connected? Hang on a second. That shouldn't be.
Listening.
Close doors.
Will do.
How can I help you?
Ground equipment is no longer needed. Please remove it.
Yes.
Let's see here. Boy, that was quick, man. You guys are efficient down here in Brazil. Woo! To push the one button, it's all gone. All right, door forward access. All right, we still have some doors open. Flight director on. Forward access is still. All right, we got to close the forward access door. All right, airplane. Ground operations. All right, forward access hatch is still open. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Please make sure all hatches are closed and all personnel clear.
Cleared, sir.
There we go. Now we should be good now. All right, and I wonder if I can just take the brakes off now, if they're okay with that. Let's see if they'll start pushing us back.
Grounded to cockpit, please show me where you want to go. Is now connected and bypass pin is secured. Please release parking brake.
Release, buddy.
Starting pushback now, and you may start your engine.
Best of luck and see you next time.
Much appreciated.
All right, let's turn on the right engine. We got auto start on, so that's good. So if N2 doesn't get up high enough, or the pressure's fucked up, or anything like that, it'll just shut off the engine automatically. Turn the music down a little bit so we can hear the engines. Let's put on data since we're taking off. Cabin call. Clear queue.
Before start, checklist.
Beacon. On.
On.
Checklist.
Taxi checklist, please.
Anti-ice. As required.
All right, start engine number 1. All right, N2 is getting there. Let's put on some fuel. I don't think we can get taxi clearance from here. Let me see.
Operation completed. Please set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Please stand by.
Oh shit, we never put the fuel pumps on.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on your left, sir. See you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, we got above. Normal. Alright, let's just run through our systems real quick, make sure they all look okay. So, electric. Okay, volts look good. Battery looks good. Hydraulics are hydraulicing, that's good. Alright, fuel is fueling. Air looks good. Doors and hatches are closed. Gear. Let's check our flight controls. Alright. Back. Port. Starboard and rudder. Excellent.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Anti-ice. As required. Checklist complete.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps. Set.
I think I can just tell him flaps 5. Let me see here. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Yeah, certain things you can just give him the command for and he'll just do it right away. Alright, let me see. I think I can get him to turn the APU off too. Let me see. Let me type in APU.
Checklist complete.
APU switch. First officer.
How can I help?
APU generator switch off.
APU generator switch off.
Nice. That's cool. Alright, let's turn the APU off itself. Recirculation fan, speed brake. Speed brake is down. Auto brake RTO, parking brake set, doors manual. APU cool down, recirculation fan. Alright, recirculation fan should be on now. APU off. Oh, I thought that was the recirculation fan. Oh, they're right here. That's right. I gotta put them back on. Alright, let's get some taxi lights on. Alright, what the hell's the name of this airport again? Galileo Antonio Carlos Ground, United Emirates 247, requesting taxi clearance to runway 10.
Emirates 247, taxi to holding point runway 10 via Yankee 5, Yankee 2 Lima 1 November Quebec, hold short of runway 10.
Roger that, taxi to runway 10 via Yankee 5, Yankee 2, Lima 1, November, Quebec, hold short runway 10, United Emirates 247. Have a good day. All right, we're gonna leave it kind of dark for takeoff, and then we'll turn the. No, you know what? We'll leave it dark for landing. Let's put in the correct time for takeoff, because this took off at like 17:20, so we'll just say 1700. That's true. It's my ship today, though, Jake. I'm the captain of this ship today. Alright, so we got our takeoff checklist done.
After takeoff checklist.
Landing gear up.
Well, we don't need that right now. Let's just go to, we'll go to gear. Alright, let's start moving. I wonder if I take the filters off, if it changes the sound a lot. Hang on a second. Oh wow, that's much different. Definitely better with the filters on. I can't see where I'm going. Where am I supposed to go? I guess we're going the right way here. I was looking at the wrong thing a second ago. Now that whole thing that he gave me, Yankee, I don't see Yankee anywhere. That's really strange. I wonder if it would be on here. No, same thing. It's weird. I'm gonna get the co-pilot to comms once we get lined up. I didn't hear our flight attendant today, the one from Say Intentions. Wonder why I didn't hear her. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night and trying out the new GSX integration that they have. I think that's going to be so cool. If that works the way it looks, it is going to be a game changer, that's for sure. Being able to voice command all of GSX. All right, I am not cutting through all these little airplanes. Look at all these little Delta planes, man. What is up with this, man? In Brazil? No way. All right, we're going to go this way. Filters. Yeah, I don't think that guy knew where he was telling us to go. Because I do not see any of that anywhere. I don't see any of them roads ahead of us. I should look at the screen again. I was looking at a different page. Yeah, none of those Yankee, Lima, like none of that shit is here. It's very strange. All right, now I wonder, can I tell him landing gear up? Let's see here. There's only 29 commands with the word gear in it. I just want landing gear, not ground proximity. Landing gear, lever, off. I wonder if that's the right command. Then it's all alternate gear. Oh no, okay, I just have to say gear up. Okay. All right, I imagine I got to tune to the tower here pretty soon. Tower is going to be on 118. So let me get the tower plugged in 118, and we're going to give our co-pilot comms. Not sure why it says doors manual. Must be something I missed when I was closing up the doors. I know it doesn't mean our door. I know it means like all the doors. Let me go back and see if there's a... I don't think there's a way to mess with it now. Oh, unless there's a... Hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, the captain, would like to welcome you on board this Flight Factor aircraft. My first officer and I hope you have a lovely and safe flight on this modern Boeing 777 airplane.
All right, we're almost at runway 10. Hang on, I need to adjust something real quick. This is not doing what I wanted to do. All right, maybe it'll work once we get in the air. All right, let's get clearance for takeoff. See what he says. Let's see if he does it here. Co-pilot.
Galileo Tower, Emirates 247, holding short of the runway, ready for departure.
Emirates 247, heavy, Galileo Tower, runway 10, winds 120 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
At your service.
Please
Runway
close
10
all
cleared for
doors.
takeoff, Emirates
All
247
doors
heavy.
are closed.
Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
All right, let's go. Oh, wait, did they even give us clearance for takeoff? I wasn't even listening. Oh, okay, we are clear for takeoff. All right.
Approaching 10. Approaching runway 10. On runway 10.
My yoke keeps on slipping. I'm pushing the rudder pedals. All right, let's go. Engines are stable. Takeoff power set.
On runway 10 remaining. 12,800
Airspeed alive.
feet.
100 knots. V1.
V1.
On runway 10 remaining. 9,800
Landing gear up. Gear up. Alright, that didn't work. I must have been saying the wrong thing.
Emirates 24.
Rio departure, Emirates 247 heavy. Good evening, climbing through 1,000.
Emirates 247 heavy. Rio departure, radar contact. Climb flight level 100, direct due to MIP.
Alright, 100 set.
Climbing to flight level 100, direct route MIP, Emirates 247 heavy.
I'm gonna put the autopilot on after we make our turn. Flaps up. Flaps up. Flap 0. Oh, it's flaps 1 is what I had to say. Alright. Autopilot on. Flaps up. Damn, what is the command for that? Yeah, it should be it. Flaps up. Alright, I'll do it. Unless I'm pushing the wrong button. First officer. It's really weird, I can't talk to him now. Hello, first officer, can you hear me? Give me a second here. Yeah, it's still there. Start recognition session. I don't know why he doesn't hear me now. Do I need to be on first officer? Nope. Oh, maybe that's why I was connected to a call, maybe. Alright, standard pressure.
Emirates 247, climb flight level 190.
Climbing flight level 190, Emirates 247.
Let me see this here. First officer.
How can I help?
You have the MCP.
I have control of the MCP.
Set altitude 19,000 feet.
19,000 feet.
Yo! Yo! That's dope as hell. My MCP.
You have control of the MCP.
You know, before I do it, no, I can do this now.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin
That's cool.
service will begin shortly. Thank you for choosing Emirates, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Okay, so once we get past Ivsville, then we can go past 230 knots. I got it. Okay. There we go. Max, I'll take care of the comms.
All right,
After
Greg, you're in
takeoff
charge of the
checklist.
comms now. Let me know if you need
complete.
anything.
Descent checklist, please.
Recall. Check.
You have the MCP, first officer.
I have the MCP.
Yeah, that's cool. I can just tell them to set flight level 38,000 feet. That's cool that that works. What a dope-ass airplane this is, this Flight Factory airplane. I like this thing. Oh, there's nothing there. I was hoping there'd be something on the screen, being that we're in first class. Man, I got picked for jury duty. I got that coming up in a month. Man, I am, in a way, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I hope it's a really cool murder case. I've always wanted to be on a jury. Flying to Argentina to say hi to all the losers. All the losers. All right, now that we are high up in the air, let's take off data. Let's put on airports. Wow, that's a lot of airports. Just in case. And let's go ahead and go into
Emirates 247. Contact Curitiba Center on 124.0.
Contact Curitiba Center 124.0, Emirates 427. I think we're Emirates 427. Curitiba Center, good evening. Emirates 247 with you. Flight level 190 for flight level 380.
Emirates 247, Curitiba Center identified. Good evening. Climb flight level 280.
First officer.
Sir.
Set flight level to 8,000 feet. Maybe he can't do that. First officer.
How can I help? It is already so.
Set altitude to 8,000 feet. All right. Take care of it. VNAV is re-engaged. Let me see what that is. Let me plug in altitude. Okay, so lights on and off, APU on and off. Go around, procedure, MCP, those are all normal. Like I don't have to say first officer first. Let me type in altitude. God, there's over 1,000 commands with the word altitude. Are you fucking kidding me? No way, I am not going through all this.
Emirates 247, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Emirates 247. I know this is all the way down by like page 100. So right heading, left heading. Where the hell is altitude? Set track. Oh, maybe I have to say set altitude first. Set speed. Oh, okay, here we go. Set altitude. Okay, what was the... First officer?
Yes, sir.
Set altitude 6,000 feet. Your MCP?
My MCP.
First officer.
How can I help?
Set altitude 36,000 feet. What's up, Denim? How you doing, buddy? All right, it worked at first. I don't know why it's not working now. It should just do it. 10,300. So I could say 4,000. So I could say 6,000 feet. Okay. First officer.
How can I help? It is already so.
Set altitude 6,000 feet. All right, fuck it. I'll just do it. What's up, Denim? How you doing, buddy? I can't believe how much money Phil got last night, man. That's crazy. Man, some wheelchair maxed out his credit card last night. That's unbelievable. Oh, look, we have a piece of paper. I didn't even realize that they print those out in this game. I mean, in this. Is that our... Oh, no shit. That's what they printed out before we were taken off. That was the sheet they were talking about. I had no idea they do that, man. Yeah, I can't believe, man. Some ice cream, whatever his fucking name is, the dented one. Well, they're all dented. But, like, I can't believe that many people donated last night. Not even that many people. It was really just, like, 2 people. All right, let me see if I can get him to set the heading. First officer?
Yes, sir.
Set right heading 100. It's really strange it's not working anymore. Maybe I don't need to say first officer. Set heading 100. First officer.
Sir.
Set
Nothing
heading
to say,
100.
sir.
My MCP. Man, we can't hear shit for engines, man.
Emirates 247, please expedite your climb to flight level 360.
Sorry about that. Our first officer fell asleep. We're good now, though. We started our climb again. Emirates 247. Oh, really? We're not logged in anywhere. Let's try, Well, at least the departure clearance worked. That's fine. If the rest of it doesn't work, that's okay. Yeah, we're flying a big boy tonight. 777 from Brazil to Argentina. Nice little short hop. It's only about 2 or 3 hours long. Once we get to cruising altitude, we can then increase our speed here. Let's see here. Yeah, I got chose for jury duty, man. I am not looking forward to that shit. I am not looking forward to jury duty, man. All right, let's go here, and we can get rid of a lot of these charts here. Got our first officer to do one time. He was able to set the altitude, and then there on out, I don't know if he lost his fingers. I don't know what happened to our first officer, but he just does not want to touch any more buttons or knobs anymore. We're going to have a little talk. Good thing we're going to a country here where he can go missing real quick. Down there in Argentina, nobody will miss him. I'll just feed him to one of the Jaguars down there, or a Puma or something like that. All right, and we got 11. And okay, so here's our charts for landing. And where's our flight plan at here? Ah, very nice. Got METAR, fuel, flight plan. That's fine. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Flight plan overview. That's not really what I'm looking for either. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Ah, this is it. Navilog. So where do I go to 38,000 feet? 36,000. Do I not go to 38,000 feet anywhere? I could have sworn I go to 38,000. Oh, there we go. 38,000 feet is Ubnut. That's a nice name for a that's a nice name. Ubnut. All right, let's go to legs. And on Ubnut, that's 38,000 feet there. So we're actually going to type in 0.831 FL 380. What, bitch? All right, maybe we don't need to put the speed in. Let's do FL 380. And if that doesn't work, we'll just change our cruising altitude. There we go. Execute. And this is flight level 380 as well. All right, that's good. Let's tell all the passengers we are at altitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently cruising at our assigned altitude. The weather outside is acceptable and we should make our destination at just about the scheduled time. I hope you are enjoying your flight on this awesome Flight Factor aircraft.
We're not British. So that's good. Let's go in here. Oh, actually, we can't do it from this one. You know, this new app from Say Intentions is really nice. I can't wait to try out their new shit. The GSX integration. I'm going to read about that tonight and tomorrow if I can. We're going to play with it tomorrow night, try to get it to work. Supposedly now you can voice command GSX ground crew instead of going into their menu and clicking on everything. You can just do it all through say intentions now, which is fucking awesome. That is so cool. If you guys are not familiar with GSX, it's a ground handling platform that's for Microsoft Simulator. It's a really good system. They've been updating it a lot lately. All right, let's go down below. Oh, you know, we never set the altitude reporting. Oh, well. All right, let's set our traffic for below just in case we have to descend quickly. Let's put this on progress here. And we have step 2. Optimal is 38,000 feet. I wonder, well, I guess I could step up there now. I mean, it says optimal is 38.3. Let's see if we can use our CPDLC system here. Let's see here, manager. Select altitude. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it's going to work or not since we're not really connected anymore like we were on the ground. The ground, it was working pretty well. Alright, well, the login was accepted. That's good. No new messages. Alright, let's try this again. Let's give it a minute and see what happens. I don't think it's going to let us do it. Put in a new cruising altitude. And if it doesn't give us a response in a minute or so, I'll just call it out and ask them. Alright, that's fine. We'll just call them and ask. Pirabita Center, Emirates 247, requesting new cruising altitude of 8,000 feet.
Emirates 247, climb flight level 3800.
All right, very good. So that's good. We're pulling up the fellatio. That's always a good spot to be. And then let's see here for descent. Do we have our descent forecast in here? No, we don't. Let's load that. I don't know if that's the correct transition level. Check that out here. See, this is 3,000 for takeoff. I know that's not the right one, but that's the closest I think we're going to be able to get unless the ATC gives us. So I'm just going to plug in 3,000 for now. Yeah, transition level 3,000. So we're just going to plug in 3,000 for now.
Hey, Captain Greg, would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're cruising?
Am I able to get one of those little bottles of vodka? Oh, I'm sorry, ATC. I was talking to our flight attendant. My bad. Emirates 247. I was just kidding about the vodka. Shit. Oops.
Emirates 247 noted.
I don't think I'm going to have a little bottle of vodka since we're flying, but if you can't bring me one of those, I'll take a Mountain Dew. And Max will take a Mountain Dew as well.
Understood, Captain. I'll bring 2 Mountain Dews to the flight deck now.
All right, so we're at 38,000 feet now. Let's just altitude hold. And Mach 8.3 looks good. So we are good. Now, I think there is a way where we can speed up. Who's calling me? Oh, I was like, what is that on here? That's the reflection of the button of the glare shield. Oh shit, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's the reflection of all the buttons up top. That is really cool. Wow, that is cool. Oh, wait a minute, there's an ATC message. Accept. Manager, review, received. Oh, no shit. That's cool. All right, let's click on accept. 124.4. I think we already are on 124.4, aren't we?
Captain, here are your Mountain Dews. Let me know if you need anything else while we're cruising.
Okay. Are we on the right? Let's see here, 124. Yeah, we're on the right frequency, 124.0. What did this say here? Contact Carabita Center 125.4. Alright, let's check in. I think we can check in here. Speed, review. Carabita Center, Emirates 247 with you, flight level 380.
Emirates 247, Curitiba Center identified. Buenas noites.
Buenos noches to you too, my friend. All right, I think now that we're cruising, let's try to speed this up a little bit. Could have sworn there was a way to do this. It's under simulation, I think. where's our clock? That'll be the test of time here. 1,000 to 1,300. Okay, so that didn't. I thought we'd be able to set this to go faster. Yeah, that's not working. Well, the one way I know to do it is just to drag your airplane. Not that one, this one here. Where do I start descending at? Let me just take a look at that before I start dragging the airplane. So Tim V. Oh wow, that's a while. Alright, let's start dragging our airplane. When I do this, I like to get kind of right up on here so I can make sure Alright, let's drag our airplane again. This is one thing you can't do on Microsoft Simulator. You can't just drag your airplane. I don't know why we can't. That would be so awesome if we could. All right, we're actually pretty close to the top of the descent now. We're only about 80 miles away. So let's close this out. Yeah, we're not that far away now. Top of descent's only 100 miles. So once we get ready to begin our descent, I'm going to give comms back over to our co-pilot.
Descent checklist.
Recall. Check.
Checked.
Notes. Check.
Checked.
Auto brake.
Set.
Landing data.
We'll
Set.
get it.
Approach briefing. Completed.
Completed.
Checklist complete.
Approach checklist.
Not yet,
Please.
buddy.
Altimeters.
All right, let's get you up here. Let's go to performance. Okay, show landing. Copy data. Runway 11 probably. Dry. We're currently at 481,000 pounds. So let's just say 480,000 maybe. We'll say 479. All right, brakes, we'll say 3. Flaps 30, anti-ice off. We'll say no reversers. (140/6) is the wind. And it's 11 degrees. And the pressure is 2985. There we go. Now let's calculate this. Okay. Let's go ahead and program in our landing. I'm just gonna plug in the same one there. I'd rather be a little slow than a little too fast. We can always adjust it. But that seems right. Oh yeah, VREF, okay, so let me just add that in. So we have 30 plus 144. We can always move the speed down a little bit. All right, that's done. 81 miles to the top of descent. This doesn't look like the right chart for our landing. Maybe it is. No, that's not the correct chart. Where did I get this one from? All right. See here. Edit clip. M2C. Oh shit, that is the right one. Alright, what do I know? I'm just a stupid fat American. Alright, so there we go. We'll say that's the right one. Alright. For Aziza, we have... So within a 55-mile ring, we have 3,000 is our minimum descent altitude. So let's plug that in for now. Now, that's not going to work. That's going to be too much work to spin that up. All right, let's see what it says here. So descent height, we have 262. Here, let's just plug that in now. 262. Who's calling me?
How can I help you?
You called me, bitch. It's not fucking with me. You're the one that called me.
Yes.
I can bring you some coffee, Captain. Would you like it?
Ooh, I like coffee. Look at that. That's cool.
Yes, sure.
What kind would you like?
You just said coffee. Ooh, milk.
Milk will
Some
do
of that,
fine.
some of that milk in it,
Will
baby.
do as you ask.
Damn, we got the best. We really do have the best cabin crew out of anybody flying the 7 Seas. We really do. All right, we're gonna give Max control here in a moment. We're gonna begin our descent here pretty soon. Pulling up over Argentina now. Let me turn the lights up a little bit so we can see a little better. I mean, it really did land at like nighttime though. That's the thing. But I just have a hard time flying at nighttime because nobody can see shit. I can see okay, but it just doesn't show up on stream that well. Boy. It's a dirty bird. Dirty bird, man. I gotta get him early as shit tomorrow, possibly. I was supposed to have my car picked up today. I sold my car. They're supposed to be here between 11 and 3. And I'm sitting here like a jack-off all day, just waiting for them to show up. 3 o'clock, nobody's here. I call up, nobody answers. I finally get a hold of the company. And they're like, oh yeah, they had to reschedule. I'm like, well, who was going to tell me? So I did get a little bit of a refund from them, which is good. Not a refund, because they're paying me for my car, but I did get a little bit of money sent back to me, which is good. That's really a shame these hat switches don't work for the heading. They should work, but like they work on a lot of the other airplanes. For some reason, it doesn't work here. All right, now for our landing today, let's get rid of these. SA Easy. What's up, Easy? That was my man back in the day, Easy E. Easy E. Hey, Mr. Dope Man, my sister's sick. You sold. How did that go? Hey, Mr. Dope Man, you think you're slick. You sold crack to my sister, and now she's sick. But if she happens to die because of your drug, I'm putting in your culo a 38 slug. That's from Dope Man. Dope Man, yeah, that's me. Dope Man, dope, can I get a G? Dope Man, dope. Call me the Dope Man, yeah, I'm a dope boy, yeah, boy, wear corduroy. Money out here, but unemployed. Hit you with that 5-0, double up. Big money I'm holding. Bitch on the dick for the tip I'm holding. Ooh. Bitch on the tip for the dick I'm holding. That's probably my favorite song from NWA was Dope Man. Dope Man, dope man. Dope Man, dope man. I should play that song real quick. I don't care if this gets copyright stricken. Nobody watches this fucker anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna lose any money. Hang on, let me put on some Dope Man real quick from YouTube. Yeah. Here we go.
Yo, man, it's me. Yo, man, I need something, man. I need a tournament. What you think? I got this rope chain, man. Man, this shit look
like gold on the road shit.
It's real, man. This shit ain't real, man.
Yo, Dre, kicking the bass.
Man, be cool, man. Yeah, man, things always come with this shit.
Yeah, I don't like when they set this automatically. Oh, that's funky. That's funky. All right, let's clear out the. It was once said about you couldn't quit. Dope man, please, can I have another hit? The dope man said, Cluck, I don't give a shit if your girl knelt down and sucked my dick. And the guy tried to smoke her. She ain't nothing but a smoker. Name of the game. Slanging cane. Rolled us round the neck in 14K heaven. 24/7. Keep the bass heads waiting. Rolling 6-4 with them fresh ass Daytons. When you see A, it's Uzi up your ass if you don't get paid. Clocking much dollars on the 1st and 15th. Then the 20. The dope man's got plenty. Must qualify. Don't get high off your own supply. It's all about money. Bass pipe come free. Hit to the ground. Pussy crack, it's the dope man, dope man. Dope man, dope man. Dope man, dope man. What the fuck are you talking to? I hit you up the side of the head with 9 inches of lip dick. To the Recita Center, Emirates 247 with you, flight level 380, ready to start our descent into Argentina. Hitting you all the time.
Emirates 247, Curitiba Center identified, South West.
Might get you fucked up. He don't give a fuck, he got 2 just like you. But far from a wife. Strawberry, strawberry is a neighborhood hoe. Fuck the whole damn crew. Might make you sick. A dope man's dick. But don't fuck around, she'll give you gonorrhea. Selling money for crack. That's selling pussy for crack. Dope man, dope man. Dope man, dope man. Kicking the bass. Alright, we're starting our descent. At least we should. Recita Center, Emirates 247, we've begun our descent. We just left cruising level 38,000 feet. Searching for a piece of rock.
Emirates 247, descend.
6-4. We ain't hooked. Rock was all gone. Robin and Illin. Yo, E, let's run a train. Me neither. Bill go home and wash out your beaver. Got to say for himself. Yeah, boy, wear corduroy. Unemployed. Pocket getting fatter. Double up. God, I want to say that word so bad, but I'm not black. Get your knees dirty. Bitch, shut the fuck up. The big money deal. The real for the dope man, dope man. Can I get a G? The dope man. To my sister, and now she's sick. Putting in your culo a 38 slug. Max, will you handle the comms during the set, please? Got to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. Started way back in history with that Rock MCA and me, Mike D. Paul Revere, just me and my horsey in a quart of beer. Kicking up sand, cause I'm in command. Beastie IB, all by myself without nobody. On my baseball hat, the beer is getting flat. I said howdy, he said hi. Now we can put the data back on. It sounded well rehearsed, and I'm dying of thirst, and he was on my dick. I said you can't get none. I had a chance to run, I pulled out his shotgun. This is what he said. Name is MCA, I got a license to kill. I think you know what time it is, it's time to get ill. And that low end is beer. Make myself clear. Man, I loved growing up in the 80s and the 90s. There was so much good music out back then. Yeah, I'm an old man. Fuck y'all. God, this game looks so good, doesn't it? I just wish the insides looked as good as this. For some reason, I think the insides look so much better on Microsoft. And right about now, it's time to have some fun. I got the champagne. And the girlies was hot. MCA said, I did, but I know he did. Ain't funny. My name is Mike D and I'm about to get money. Aim dead at the sky and let two fly. And I get respect. Your cash in the jewelry is what I expect. And I punched him in the face. All right, that's good. That's kind of what we thought. I grabbed two girlies and a beer that's cold. Shit, what's coming up next, man? If we're already getting hit for copyright, what's coming up next?
Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in
Compton soon. Fuck the police. Fuck the police coming straight for the underground. A young brother got it bad cause I'm brown. Man, fuck you. Coming straight for the underground. A young brother got it bad cause I'm brown. The authority to kill a minority. With a badge and a gun. In the middle of a sale. Alright, that's enough of hardcore rap. I'm gonna rap anymore tonight. We're gonna put on some Eminem. Actually, we could do that real quick. Eminem Without Me. I like that song. Real name, no gimmicks. Two trailer park girls go round me outside, round me outside, round me outside. Two trailer park girls go round me outside, round me outside, round me outside. Ooh, guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back, bitch, tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Na 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 na. We can preset our pressure. Let's get that preset. I created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm shot liver. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka to jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital. But I'm not cooperating while I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Waited this long to stop debating because I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. Won't let me be or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on, come on your lips, fuck that, some on your lips and some on your tits and get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. Fuck you, Debbie. Job for me, so everybody just follow me. A little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Looks like a good job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty with me. This kid's feeling rebellious, embarrassed. The parents still listen to Elvis, cause I feel like prison is helpless. It's visionary, a vision is scary. We'll start a revolution, polluting the airways, a rebel. Such a catastrophe when you can see so damn much of my ass. You ask for me, well I'm back. Na 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 na. Picture better tender tuning in, and then I'm gonna enter in it up with your skin like a splinter. The center of attention, back for the winner. I'm interesting. The best thing since wrestling, investing in your kids' ears and nesting. Nesting, attention please. As soon as someone mentions me, my 2 cents is free. A new sense. Who said you sent for me? Does that button work? I doubt it. Nope. This looks like a good job for me, so everybody just follow me, because we need a little controversy, because it feels so empty without me. I could tit for tat with anybody who's talking this and that shit. Chris Patrick, you can get your ass kicked worse than them little Limp Biscuit bastards. And Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. Your 36-year-old bald-headed fag blow me. You don't know me, you're too old, let go, it's over. Nobody listens to techno. We insults ever since Prince turned himself into a symbol. It just seems anybody only wants to discuss me. But this must mean I'm disgusting. I'm just obscene. Controversy, I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to use black music so selfishly to get myself wealthy, hey. 20 million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll feel so empty without me. All right. That's good enough for tonight. Let's put white bat audio back on. The rap show is over. All right, we're gonna start descending here again in a moment. We're getting there. I think we're down here somewhere, I think. Yeah, Buenos Aires. That's where we are, right there. Must be leveling off. Yep. Boy, I am really nervous about tomorrow's storms, man. We are supposed to get some bad storms, man. What? Oh, I didn't know that. You can just click on the right button and it'll... I didn't know that. You can just use your right button and click on it and it'll tell you what the button is. That's cool. I didn't know that. Man, they got some cool shit in this game. Why can't we have toys like this in Microsoft? Ah, fuel test is finally complete. Freezing point minus 46 Celsius. Okay. Thank you for getting it to me a couple hours later. Glad you guys didn't forget about me. Alright, I'm gonna turn off airports for now, just to declutter some of this. Alright, NELOX, that's 30,000 feet. Then we're gonna go to 28.2. Did I put on weather? I don't think I did. And I gotta have a good week at work this week, man. I've been leading the pack almost the whole way, but is it saying we still got 535 miles to our airport? No way. Really? We still have 535 miles? What? Oh yeah, look at that. We sure do. Why did we start descending so early? Second here. Let's cycle through this real quick. If that's the case, we're just going to drag our airplane a little bit. That's interesting. All right, after we make this turn, we're gonna drag our airplane a little bit. That's how fucked up descent schedule they got us on. And let's wait until we level out. All right, let's bring up the map. Trying to see which line they got us on going on a 270. Let me get Navigraph pulled up here real quick. That's POV-D. I don't really care about descending anymore. We can just stay at 30,000 feet. All right, we can drag our plane a little bit more this way. Oh shit.
Curitiba Center, Emirates 247. Good evening, climbing through flight level 300 for flight level 380.
Shit.
Emirates 247, Curitiba Center, identified, Sauda West.
Alright, I think we're cooking with gas now. We're a little bit closer. Now, how far out are we? Okay, now we're like 330 miles. That's a little better. Alright, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick while they are doing that. Let me, my little message on. Mute my microphone so y'all can't hear me taking a piss. That's what happens when your big old stomach hits the yoke while you're trying to sit back down. It just knock the autopilot right off. All right, we're almost back at 38,000 feet. Easy E, that's our destination there. We're not too much farther from where we need to be. We're actually pretty close to descending, I think.
Montevideo Center, Emirates 247. Good evening, flight level 360 for flight level 380.
Emirates 247, Montevideo Center identified. Good evening.
I wonder if I can do runway 11. We can do that in PMDG. I don't know if they're going to let us do it here. That's what I thought. Alright, so we have SA, EZ, and we are going to set one for 15 miles out and one for 10 miles out. Help us remember about gear and flaps and all that kind of stuff. There we go. Now top of descent's only 183 miles. That's okay. Let's go. That's good. Now we're getting there. Oh, ATC, we got a message. What did that say? Manager. .126.3. Okay, that's in there now. Put airports back on now that we are back up at cruising altitude. Interesting. So we have 286 miles, but we're 170 miles to top of descent. I guess that kind of does make sense, being that we're flying like directly to the airport. It's not like we're going around and doing like a normal kind of arrival and approach. Oh shit, we never turned the taxi lights off. Oh, we gotta do the whole thing again. We gotta do the whole flight again. We forgot to turn those lights off. big old bird. We're gonna butter that thing up. Serve that thing right up on that runway. We're gonna try to butter that roll tonight. Like we buttered that Chieftain last night. Actually, the Chieftain wasn't buttered. But it was a really good landing, though. It's as close as you could get to buttering without buttering. Alright, so the CP DLC on here doesn't work so far. We got dispatch, airport ops. Oh yeah, connect stairs. Wow, we're gonna try this tomorrow night with the app. Press fuel truck, press water service. That's really cool. Ah, that's from GSX. Okay, that makes sense. Scratch pad. What's that saying? 14 on the scratch pad. Frequencies, my flight, dispatch, checklist. Nice. Logbook. Very cool, man. They got some cool shit on this Say Intentions. The whole reason why I bought a computer years ago, a couple years ago, is because of Say Intentions. I saw them in that one Flight Sim Expo, and I was like, shit, I gotta get that.
Understood, Captain. I'll bring a bottle of vodka and a Mountain Dew for Max to the flight deck now.
That's bad, Say Intentions. Meanwhile, that's an hour late. But I think she failed the test. You know, she should not be bringing us. You know, we're not Whit Whitaker, or whatever that dude's name. Kip Whitaker, Whit Whitaker, whatever that dude, whatever Denzel's name was from Flight. That movie Flight that he was in. He crushing them little bottles of vodka. All he had to do was blame it on his dead girlfriend. He would have been fine, but nope. He had to have a conscience at the end of the movie and told everything. Then he went to jail. Then he went to prison. He saves everybody's life, but he goes to prison. That makes no fucking sense in that movie. That was one thing that really I didn't like in the movie. Now, maybe he went to prison for other reasons. Maybe there's other things that we didn't know about. But he rolled that plane over. He did a barrel roll with that airplane and then turned it back again and saved a lot of people. And the thanks that he gets is throw him in jail. I guarantee if that was a white dude, they wouldn't have thrown him in jail. All right, there's our top of descent, our real top of descent now. I don't know why we had that fake-ass top of descent earlier. That was weird. I wonder, are there any RNAV approaches to this? Where we could, like, set up our required navigation performance? Do they have any of those? Oh, they do have an RNP for 11. Does it have a required navigation performance on it? No, it doesn't. That's a shame. I like when we have an excuse to push more buttons. All right, so missed approach. We go back out to AirSOT at a minimum of 5,000 feet. At least that looks like where we'd go. Looks like it. We might use this flight path vectors, or we might use this flight path here instead of VS when we get like under 10,000 feet. We may just dial that in for 3%. All right, we should be, oh, let's check ATIS again. Just make sure that we still have runway 11. Arriving and departing runways 11 and 17. Okay, that's fine. Whoa, that is not much fuel left. Good thing we're descending soon. Yeah, that is not a lot of fuel at all. I wonder what our landing fuel is going to be. Documents, pilot utilities. Where is... Here we go. What? That can't be right. Yeah, our fuel block is only 33,000. That's interesting that they have this much fuel. That's not what we have in our... This has to be kilograms here. Very weird. You know where I'll pull it up on here. Hang on a second. Hey, if you look here, see? I'm pretty sure I have this in here for pounds. I don't know, I'm kind of second guessing myself now. Let me log into SimBrief real quick. Pretty sure that was in pounds. No, I put it in for kilograms. Shit, I wonder if I can add some fuel to this. I wonder if it'll let me do it while we're flying. thought I changed that to pounds before I calculated it.
Emirates 247, whenever you'd like to send flight level 290, cleared for the PAPI 7A arrival.
Descending flight level 290 at our discretion.
Sir,
Cleared for the PAPI 7 Alpha arrival, Emirates 247.
All right, now we got 25,000 pounds of fuel in there. All right. All right, descend flight level 290. All right, let me see if I can get first officer. First officer, you have the MCP. Your MCP.
I have the MCP.
First officer.
Yes, sir.
Set altitude to 9,000 feet. Set altitude to 9,000 feet. Set altitude to 9,000 feet. First officer, set 29,000 for the altitude.
Data button. Cycle.
No bits. First officer, set altitude to 9,000 feet. Alright, fuck it. Fly MCP. Set right heading 248. First officer.
How can I help? It is already so.
Set right heading 248. I don't know why some of that shit doesn't work. It should work with those commands.
We have now left our cruising altitude and have begun our approach to Minister Pistarini International Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tables and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, now that we adjusted our weight, let me see what our actual weight is now. So arrival weight is 483. Alright, let's go back here. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we got pages, we got like, there's like 1,100 commands you can give this co-pilot. And I got him to set the altitude one time. And from there on out, he wouldn't do it. What's this say here? Oh, that's because we have a new, because we put fuel in. Yeah, I just don't get why he won't set that damn altitude. Set altitude 10,000. Okay, so if it's 29 to 7,000 feet. Oh, maybe I need to say to 9,000 feet. Now, what about heading, though? Yeah, I could say set altitude 45,700 feet. I mean, that's what I could... That's what all these... I have 103 pages of commands. Set speed point. Set track. Alright, let me see here. Your MCP.
I have control of the MCP.
First officer.
Sir.
Set altitude 6,000 feet. Set altitude 6,000 feet. Set altitude 16,000 feet. First officer.
How can I help? It is already so.
Set speed point 280. I don't know. Alright, what did they say here? 16,000 feet. I don't know why he's not doing it. My MCP. Unless he's not actually taking control of the MCP, that could be it. Because he's not saying it back to me. Like, whenever I take control, he's supposed to say that back to me, but... Oh, shit. Let me try this one more time. Your MCP.
I have control of the MCP.
Set altitude 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet.
Well, that worked this time. And I didn't have to say first officer first. So that's good. Alright, well that worked. I wonder if I can get him to set the heading bug to 280. Let's see here. Set speed 290. Set heading 247. All right, that worked. Almost. But for speed, set speed. Oh, I didn't say knots. All right, let me try this here. Set speed 290 knots. Set speed 290 knots.
290 knots.
Interesting. All right. Well, shit, if I can get him to do this kind of stuff, then I can actually handle the comms next time and just tell him what to do. That's interesting. That's going to be fun for next time. We'll try that next time. All right, let's go down to about a 3% glide slope. We'll leave that. That's fine. Very cool. I like when stuff works properly now that I know how to All right, now so we got all that. What about like landing lights? Let me see that. Okay, so landing light, left switch on. Oh, you got to say each one? Oh, that's gay. So I don't know why it says you need to say first officer first. Like, I can get him to tell us a joke. Tell us a joke, please.
Montevideo Center, Emirates 247. Good evening, flight level 210 for flight level 060.
First officer.
Sir.
Tell me a joke, please.
Montevideo Center,
Why did the
identified.
airplane
Good
get sent to
evening.
this room? Bad altitude.
The joke he told me in the beginning was why do flight attendants, not about flight attendants, because they take up space, was like the I forget the joke, but it was like a dad kind of joke. It wasn't like funny, but all right, more messages from the ATC. Contact Montevideo Center 128.5. CPDLC is SUEO.
Montevideo Center, Emirates 247 Heavy. Good evening, descending from flight level 190 to flight level 060.
Emirates 247, descend altitude 6000, QNH 1007.
Descending to altitude 6000, QNH 1007, Emirates 247.
That's interesting. Maybe we can't do it as we're flying. Maybe, I don't know.
Emirates 247.
Visa approach, Emirates 247 Heavy. Good evening, flight level 150 for flight level 060.
Oh, we're passing air, that's why, because we're over under 18,000 feet. Okay. All right, that works. That's why we can't do it. Works for me.
Expecting the ILS Zululu approach for runway 11 into Aziza, Emirates 247 Heavy.
Alright. What is it, left? Landing light left switch on. Let me try this here. Landing light left switch on. First officer.
How can I help?
Landing light left switch on.
Landing light left switch.
Okay, you know what? So maybe, so the MCP stuff, I don't think you need to give him the first officer first.
Center, good afternoon. Argentina 1384, flight level 110.
Argentina 1384, Montevideo Center, identified. Good afternoon.
Not sure why it's saying, oh, there we go. Okay. All right, they're probably going to vector us at some point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Buenos Aires. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather at our destination is currently clear, with a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Our assigned gate is Terminal Gate 12. Thank you for your cooperation and for flying with Emirates.
Argentina 1390, contact Aziza Center on 125.8.
125.8, Argentina 1390, thanks.
Cabin altitude looks good. Duct pressure, rate of descent.
Emirates 247, turn right heading 255. Vectors for the ILS Zulu runway 11 approach.
Right heading 255.
Vectors for the ILS Zulu runway 11 approach. Emirates 247.
Set right heading 255. Set heading 255. I'll take control of the MCP, I guess. Let's see here. Set speed 230 knots. First officer.
Sir.
Set speed 230 knots. Alright, it's just weird how sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. My MCP. Oh, I have a strange feeling they're not going to give us enough room to line up.
King Air 6 Juliet Zulu
Montevideo Center identified. Proceed on course.
Golly, how many messages? This is like a bad girlfriend. Just keeps on sending you a message, like a crazy girlfriend. Just keeps on sending you message after message after message.
Approach checklist, please.
Altimeters.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Might as well set the altitude now.
Landing checklist.
Speed brake. On.
We'll do that later. More ATC, more girlfriend messages. All right, you don't have to keep on telling me that the service has been, I know the services have been terminated. Maybe that'll fix it now. This in approach mode. More freaking messages. Jesus, how many? This is really annoying. There's no way this kind of shit happens in real life. There's no way that they just keep on spamming you. Maybe they do. I don't know.
1810, contact Ezeiza Center on 125.8.
Switching to Ezeiza Center on 125.8, Aerosky 1810.
Set speed 220 knots. Oh, good. I can just click on cancel. That works. Whoa. We are in the soup, boys. We are in the soup, buddy. They better give us more space than this to turn around and get this landing. We're not like in a small little airplane, man. We're in like the biggest airplane there is, outside of the A380. God, fuck off! That's so much easier than clicking on the screen. Alright, right now we're above the glide slope. That's not good. We could actually go flaps 1 right now. I mean, we really could go flaps 5, actually. I don't really know if I want to go flaps right now.
Lima Victor Romeo Tango Papa, Ezeiza Center, VFR altitude.
Ooh, you a fast stalker.
Descend 3,000. Descending to 3,000, Emirates 247.
What does it say our ground speed is? So 25 times 5, that's about 1250. So we'll say 1,300 feet.
Emirates 247 Heavy, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Emirates 247 Heavy.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Emirates 247, turn right heading 285.
Right heading 285, Emirates 247.
285 set. Come on, speed.
Rocksmart 6017, direct final. Cleared for the ILS runway 35 approach, descend and maintain altitude 3,000 feet until established.
In the descent for 3,000, cleared for the ILS 35 approach, Rocksmart 6017.
Flaps 5. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Emirates 247, turn left heading 255.
Left heading 255, Emirates 247.
Alright, left heading 255. Yeah, see, they got us turning, and we're only like 10 miles out. I'm not a fan of that. But it is what it is. Not sure why we're not picking up the localizer yet. Not even showing anywhere like... Huh. That's the correct one. 111 and 110.1. Thankfully, that beep is not very loud.
Departure Lima Victor Lima Bravo Zulu 2000 for flight level 040.
Lima Victor Lima Bravo Zulu, Ezeiza Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 070.
Climb flight level 070, Lima Victor Lima Bravo Zulu.
Got the ILS information up here already.
Turn left heading 150.
Left heading 150, Emirates 247.
Alright, left heading 150. Ah, there we go. Now it's picking it up. We're 14 miles away. Let's slow down a little bit. Flaps 15. Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
All right, let's activate the localizer. Put our brakes up to 4 since it's wet outside.
Emirates 247 Heavy, 7 miles from FF1.
Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
140. Descend altitude 2,200 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS Zulu runway 11 approach.
Mountain dew for max to the flight deck now.
Turning left, heading 140. Descend to altitude 2200 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS Zulu runway 11 approach. Emirates 247 Heavy.
I'm actually going to slow our descent a little bit since the glide slope is right there, right here. Flaps 20. That's it. I'll do the flaps in a moment. Landing gear down. Gear down. All right, I'll do the landing gear too. All right, localizer's been captured. Go flaps 20. We can leave it at minus 200, that's fine.
Contacting Aziza Tower on 118.6, Emirates 247. Aziza Tower, Emirates 247 Heavy. Good evening on the localizer runway 11 approach.
Emirates 247 Heavy, Ezeiza Tower, runway 11, winds 160 at 5, cleared to land.
Alright, glide slope to them is captured.
Cleared to land, runway 11, winds 160 at 5, Emirates 247 Heavy.
Better late than never. I can use a little vodka on this
Ladies
landing.
and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final
Flaps
approach
25.
to Buenos Aires. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in
Glide
their
slope
full
is
upright
captured. Let's set our landing
and
speed.
your seat belts are fastened. The weather at our destination is currently 11 degrees Celsius with drizzle and mist. Our assigned gate is Terminal Gate 12. Thank you for your cooperation and for flying with Emirates.
Flaps full. I can't see a damn thing. ATC, oh my god, they really are like a bad girlfriend. It's like a crazy girl. It's like a crazy ex-girlfriend who just messes the shit out of you. I know you got my message. I know you saw it. Why aren't you responding back to me? Huh? 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 Is something I said? Like, yeah, something you said, bitch. Fucking crazy. Alright, I do not want to release the autopilot until I see the... until I see the goods. Speed brake armed.
Approaching
there we
runway
go.
11.
My control.
Approaching 11.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Emirates 247, welcome to Ezeiza. Exit at Golf if able. Contact ground on 121.75.
Exit at Golf if able. Switching to ground on 121.75, Emirates 247. Ezeiza ground, Emirates 247 heavy. Good evening, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Emirates 247, Ezeiza ground, taxi to terminal gate 12 via Delta, Foxtrot. Good day.
I was trying to really crab that landing in. Might have been crabbed a little too much, but...
Taxi to terminal gate 12 via Delta, Foxtrot, Emirates 247.
Ooh, Cathay Pacific, that's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Buenos Aires. Did you know that Buenos Aires is known as the Paris of South America due to its European-style architecture
Oh yeah,
and vibrant culture?
just like Microsoft, they got us parking right up the ass of another airplane. All right, let's just watch this landing again.
Thank you for flying with Emirates. The
All right, let's that's a cool view. I didn't think it was really going to be a good landing at first, because we were a little high with the. When we crossed the threshold, we should have been at 50, not 100 feet, but it's all right. Oh boy, that's a good landing. All right, let's stop this and let's go to runway. Well, I am a sucker for good landings, that's for sure. Oh, look at this, that's cool. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's dope as fuck. Look at that. Now I want to do one from the window seat. Look, you can even see the reflection on the ground from the lights. That is cool. Wow, that's cool. All right, let's yeah, we'll do over here. Let's just go back a little bit. All right, there we go. I'd like to be able to find a way to use reversers with this Turtle Beach system. I think there's a way I can click back all the way backwards, but sometimes it gives me issues. I'm gonna have to look into that. Very cool. But now I kind of want to see what the takeoff looked like. No, bitch. And if it's that much trouble, we can call it quit, X-Plane. It's okay. I've been on for a while. My goodness, I've been on for 3.5 hours. Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna pause. We don't care about the takeoff. It'll take too long. I really thought I was going to tail strike when I was taking off earlier. Okay, let's go to tower. Really? Now let's just see what happens. All right, I'm good. All right, so that's it, my friends. That's it. We calling it quits. That was fun, dude. That was fun. All right, tomorrow night we're coming back. We're gonna look at a little GSX action with say intentions and seeing if that's easy to use, if it's hard to use. Yeah, man, that's about it. Maybe we'll run maybe a new AI scan and see if they give us any other little tidbits on updating our system to make it run a little smoother and better. But yeah, man, that's about it. Thanks for not tuning in. Thanks for nobody watching. Again, thanks for nobody watching. I do this just because I do it because I like it. But it'd be nice if some people tuned in every once in a while and say, what's up? Say, what's up, man? What's up? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, become a member, super chat, super thanks. There's some kicks our way. And once again, tell your mama thanks for her continued support for the All About Aviation channel, now known as No BS Flight Sim. But yeah, man, that's it. Have a good Tuesday, and I will see you on the next episode of The Airplane Show. See ya!